Have you ever looked up at a clear blue sky and noticed white trails left behind by airplanes? These lines, crisscrossing the vast expanse above us, have sparked curiosity and concern. Are they simple contrails, or could they be something more mysterious, chemtrails? Let's embark on a journey to understand these aerial phenomena. To understand the difference between contrails and chemtrails, we need a bit of science. Let's dive into the fascinating world of atmospheric phenomena. Contrails, short for condensation trails, are formed when hot, humid exhaust from airplanes mixes with the cold air at high altitudes. This process is quite similar to how your breath becomes visible on a cold day. This mixture creates tiny water droplets or ice crystals, much like the process that forms clouds. These droplets or crystals then form a visible trail behind the aircraft, which can persist for varying lengths of time depending on atmospheric conditions. Contrails are a natural phenomenon and have been observed since the early days of aviation. They are essentially man-made clouds and are a common sight in the skies. Chemtrails, on the other hand, is a term used by some to describe the belief that these trails are not just water vapor. This theory has gained traction among certain groups who are skeptical of official explanations. They believe these trails contain additional chemicals or substances deliberately released for nefarious purposes. Proponents of this theory argue that these substances could be used for weather modification, population control, or other covert operations. This theory suggests governments or other organizations are using airplanes to secretly spread harmful substances into the atmosphere. Despite the lack of scientific evidence supporting these claims, the chemtrail theory continues to persist in popular culture. Theories surrounding chemtrails are diverse, often fueled by mistrust and misinformation. Some believe these trails are part of a global geoengineering scheme to control the weather or mitigate climate change. Others suggest they are used for more sinister purposes, such as population control or the spread of disease. These theories often point to the persistence of some trails, which can linger for hours and spread out, as evidence of something more than just water vapor. While it's essential to acknowledge people's concerns, it's equally important to ground our understanding in scientific evidence. The topic of chemtrails has sparked numerous debates and discussions, often fueled by misinformation and fear. The scientific community has repeatedly debunked the existence of chemtrails. Extensive research and studies have shown that the trails we see in the sky are simply contrails formed by the condensation of water vapor from aircraft engines. These contrails can persist and spread under certain atmospheric conditions. Humidity, temperature, and wind patterns at high altitudes play a significant role in this phenomenon. The persistent trails, often cited as evidence, can be explained by these natural factors. When the air is humid and cold, contrails can linger for hours, creating patterns that some mistakenly interpret as chemtrails. Wind patterns can also cause these trails to spread out, forming cloud-like shapes that further fuel speculation. However, it's crucial to understand that these patterns are a natural result of atmospheric conditions and not evidence of any covert operations. Furthermore, there's no credible evidence to support the claim that airplanes are equipped to disperse large quantities of chemicals. The logistics of such an operation would be incredibly complex and challenging to keep secret. The aviation industry is highly regulated, and any modifications to aircraft would require extensive documentation and oversight. Scientific analysis of air samples and precipitation has consistently failed to find any unusual or harmful substances linked to supposed chemtrails. The evidence overwhelmingly supports the conclusion that what we see in the sky are harmless contrails, not chemtrails. The next time you gaze upon those white lines etched across the sky, take a moment to ponder their origin and significance. These lines, known as contrails, are more than just fleeting marks in the sky. Remember that science provides a more plausible explanation than elaborate conspiracies. These contrails are formed when the water vapor from an airplane's exhaust meets the cold air at high altitudes, creating ice crystals. Contrails, a natural byproduct of air travel, are a fascinating phenomenon. They are a testament to the interaction between human activity and the atmosphere, showcasing the delicate balance of our environment. These streaks in the sky remind us of the intricate dance between technology and nature. While they may seem mysterious, they are grounded in scientific principles. While it's crucial to remain vigilant and question the world around us, it's equally important to rely on evidence-based reasoning and critical thinking. This approach helps us separate fact from fiction. By understanding the science behind contrails, we can appreciate the beauty and complexity of our world. It's a reminder that knowledge empowers us to see the world more clearly. The sky, with all its wonders and mysteries, invites us to explore and learn. It encourages us to approach the unknown with curiosity and a discerning mind. So, the next time you look up, let the contrails inspire you to seek knowledge and embrace the wonders of our natural world. The sky is not just a canvas of beauty, but a gateway to understanding.